Okay, so, against a mage, let's see here. What would I like to do against a mage? I think a mage doesn't really have that much healing, so keeping something like Swindle would be really good. Preparation can allow me to get Swindle out earlier. In fact, I think Prep is actually a pretty good card in general to keep into some matchups. It's got a fairly high win rate, but it's a very small sample size because not many people play Prep. But I personally like it because it could combo with Swindle extremely well. I could coin out Swindle and use Prep for something else. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. I do think that there is an argument to say I should have gotten rid of it as well and just looked for nothing but like the weapon. But we're actually going to pass this turn and then go Prep Swindle Swindle next turn to draw cards, so that way we can save the coin. That way we can use the coin for something else a little bit later. And we're still able to cycle through a lot of our decks. So we prep Swindle and then play Swindle again. And now worst case scenario, well I guess worst case scenario, we can play Wand Maker and maybe a 1-drop spell, or hope to draw a weapon in the next turn or two. Hello, sup Equor, how's it going? Already Diamond, darn, you're in a rush this season. I'm really not. Okay. So those freeze minions are really bad for me. Those freeze minions are extremely bad for me. I think I have to try to kill off both. Because if I get frozen... If I get frozen, I'm going to lose the game. And I mean, I don't really even have a weapon right now anyway, but again, if I get frozen, I lose. There's nothing I can do. Because that's the only way I have of dealing damage, right? Probably should have Shadow Stepped it, but we end up getting the Shank. We play the Shank, we play the Paralytic, we kill this off. And now we'll just go face with everything we can. And hope to draw some other poisons. What's your opinion about stupid Alex Strauss OTK? I hate that with Control Warrior, I can't armor enough. The Rogue one? The one that takes like years to put together? I have no problems with it. Do you plan on playing Warlock today? I actually do. Potentially. It depends on how much time I have, or if I'm able to finish games quick enough. So, I don't really have any worry about getting frozen this turn, so we're going to play a little bit slower and go with cut. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Okay, so, in theory, we have lethal in hand over the course of a couple of turns. I'm going to save the Sinister Strike to potentially be a combo with Coerce. And I definitely should have Shadow Stepped that first Prize Plunder. That was my bad for not doing that, actually. It's going to be Ice Barrier. We Wicked Stab and Coerce it.
How enchanting.
We literally had to do that or we lose. Which is friggin' ridiculous. I mean, all we have to do is draw like 1 or 2 more poisons and I think we can still win. It's just gonna be a really long game. Secret Passage? That's a perfect draw. That's actually insane. It's not going to be Counterspell either. Nobody runs Counterspell in this, here. Shank's useless. Wicked Stab's decent. We can kill something, but we'll draw 2 cards first. I'll probably end up just Wicked Stabbing the 2-3, because this is going to go back into my deck anyway. And we just have to hope that we have enough damage. No, we could stab his face. We have to do damage. Do you think the new Warlock weapon is good? I would say yeah, actually. I think the new Warlock weapon is pretty good. I want to play Cloak of Shadows next turn. I have to kill him in like 2 or 3 turns, or I'm going to die, I'm going to die to, what's it called anyway? to Mordresh. So I've got 2 turns basically to kill him. So I gotta hit him with that double Sinister Strike, maybe get another Sinister Strike, maybe Paralytic Poison. It'll be close for sure. I mean, I think the new Warlock card's a little bit slow. I think it's has the potential to be really, really good. For sure. But I also don't think it's that good. Because, like, if the meta's even remotely aggro, they're just gonna slam you. Okay, so I have to think how much damage I have here. That's 9 damage. Let's draw cards first, I guess. I think that's always the correct thing to do. Paralytic Poison. That's fine. We'll play it. I will then go with this. It just stalls out for a little bit, right? If he got Ice Barrier, I lose. But if he didn't, I can win. And actually, I still don't even die to Mordresh, technically. Because that's only going to be 10 damage, and even if he has a Reckless Apprentice, it's only going to do 2. So I'll be at 1. Yeah, I'll be at 1 HP. If I can get the other Cloak of Shadows, that is. Okay, well, we don't really need to. We just go Sinister, 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 hit. Do you think Weapon Rogue is good in High Legend? I mean, I guess. I don't know. If people run weapon removal, you just die. But if they don't, you win. So I'd say it's good. Ish. I'd say that Miracle's better, though. I shouldn't have won that game. I had to kill all the freeze minions. I think I could have waited one more turn to kill them. I think I freaked out a little bit. I could have waited a turn to kill them. And I should have Shadow Stepped to Prize Plunderer. But other than that, I think I played the game moderately well. Hey man, how's it going? First game of the day, a little bit rusty. Not rusty, but like warming up. How do you like the new Paladin weapon? I think the new Paladin weapon is bad. That's my expert opinion. I'm gonna keep prep. I should have kept cutting class as well because I have the weapon. But at the same time, there are a lot of other cards that can draw me stuff. So I think it's fine. I like keeping prep just because it helps me go into something like Swindle or a Poison very easily. Coerce is fine. We could prep Coerce that on a turn, I guess, as well. Hey, Dark, how's it going? Okay. Was keeping the prep a mistake? I'm gonna say yeah, it was. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, you built this for me?
Since I knew I already had a weapon, I shouldn't have kept it. Prep, Swindle.
Give me that. Look what I want.
Kill off both of these, and then hit him in the face with the weapon. And hero power. Hey bro, how's it going, man? How's everybody doing? Well, if they're gonna release a lot of minions, they have to release a weapon removal minion. I actually am gonna play some Mill Warlock later. It's gonna go this, then Porcupine Hunter, then Mill Warlock. But I think I might not get to Mill Warlock because I have plans later today because it's 4th of July. So this is gonna be a short stream, but I'll try to get to it. So we're going to hit with the weapon first, and then we're going to play Swine Tusk Shank. And we're just going to have to hope for some good draws. I mean, we have a lot of potential good draws, right? We have That's not one of them. We have a lot of good draws potentially. We have Wand Maker, put pressure on the board. We've got Silverleaf Poison. We've got Swindle. We've got Cutting Class. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to kill that, but that's fine. I can just not Hero Power. Wicked Stab his face. No, we don't Wicked Stab his face. We go boom. Coerce this. Kill this so he stops taking as much damage. And we'll set up for Cloak of Shadows soon. Oh boy. Well, we do get to draw a card every turn with this, which is nice. I do have a Discord. Just type !Discord, and it'll take you to the Discord. Okay. I'm gonna start focusing less on my music and more on you guys. Another Coerce. That's pretty spicy, actually. Let's draw a card first. Let's see what we get. We should see what we draw first. Wand Maker. Wand Maker into Coerce. Hopefully we get a poison. Oh, we do get a poison. That's juiced. And we still get to save this Cloak of Shadows. We're not doing that much damage, but if we could draw more poison soon, it would be insane. I played Taunt Druid already. Check my YouTube channel. I have video out on it already. This is my job, Olive. All of the Other Reindeer. Did you ever read that book? Did it end up turning into like one of those short little Christmas movies too? I don't remember. But I read this book, All of the Other Reindeer, and it was about this dog named Olive. And he was like, I am the other reindeer. But I might play Taunt Druid at some point. I'm just trying to get back to Legend right now, so I'm playing some somewhat meta decks. And then once I get back to Legend, I'll experiment with stuff like Taunt Druid again, probably. Yeah, I have. Don't kill it, man. But also don't hit me either. I actually don't know what I want you to do here. Lightning bolting my face? That is kind of scary, I'm gonna be real with you. Let's see what we draw. We don't need to play this yet. Sinister Strike's decent. I literally think this is just a pass turn. I want to try to do maximum damage with this. I'm not going to take that much damage from these things. I'm not going to play this with nothing on the board. I should probably play this, like, in one turn. I might even play it this turn, honestly. Do I play it this turn? He didn't attack, which makes me think the answer should be no. Prize Plunderer is a card. It's a good card. I'm gonna kill that. Might be wondering why would I kill that. I'm gonna use Sinister Strike as well, just because I can. And I'm gonna pass. If I don't die this turn, I play this. This will do 6 damage and I almost guaranteed win. But it's iffy. I don't think I... Do I die here? No, I don't die here. He's already used both lightning bolts. This is fine. You reckon you could climb high enough in a month to participate in the Masters Tour? I mean, if I really wanted to, perhaps, yes. But I just don't really want to. So we draw 2. Cloak of Shadows and Cutting Class. Cutting Class is then free. Sinister. Could I kill him this turn? The answer is no, I can't kill him this turn. So we go Sinister. And then we go Cloak. Oh, I could have killed him this turn. I still can kill him this turn, technically. Wait, because I didn't attack with the 2-1.
I won this.
Well, now it's too late. I needed to prep the... Okay. I deserve to lose if I end up losing this. Why don't I play Hunter? I played Hunter yesterday. So I'm not going to... No, I'm going to play Hunter. I'm going to play Porcupine Hunter. I kind of messed up, though, for sure.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
I messed up. I could have killed him that turn. I could have killed him that turn. I needed... Oh, why did I play Cloak? Well, if I didn't play Cloak... I needed to play Cloak first, but I needed to prep this. Oh, God. I mean, we basically guaranteed win, though. I'm invulnerable, so we just kill this because it's best. We hope for Wicked Stab. We got Wicked Stab. We win. Cool. I could have killed him last turn, though. That was my bad. I should have done that. Oh, no. I just don't want to do Masters Tour. I don't want to deal with that stress, you know. Bonus! We're rank 4 right now, right? We jump right to rank 4. We're still rank 5 with 3 stars. Dang.
Valir versus Thrall. For Doomhammer.
Shall we dance?
Okay. So, do we keep Self-Sharpening Sword? It is a weapon, but it is the least good weapon. I think we hard mulligan and look for Swine Tusk Shank. I'm trying to be a more... How do I put this? A greedier player in the mulligans, because I've been told multiple times that I shouldn't settle for the cards that I get, and Self-Sharpening Swords actually got a fairly low win rate when kept, actually, and it's not kept that often, but actually it's kept a decent amount of the time, but it's got a somewhat lower win rate than like Shank, so I would rather have Shank. Also, that's terrible. That's terrifying, actually. This hand is phenomenal, by the way. I just end here because there's nothing I can do. I play this, and then I play this Coin Paralytic turn 3 to trade in, and then I can just do whatever I want after that. I just need to be able to control the board once or twice and kill this minion. I feel like that would be really, really good. Okay, that's going to be kind of dangerous, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm gonna need to get both Cloak Shadows to win this, but it's not impossible. That's actually a pretty decent card. Arguably, I could play Brain Freeze instead of the Shank. Don't go on the 2-3. Don't go on the 2-3. Don't go on the 2-3. Cool, okay, we can kill some stuff off now. Love your Teamfight Manager video? Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I tried my best with that video. Not entirely sure if it ended up going as well as I hoped. I think I should try to make the videos faster paced, like cut out some extra downtime. But I'm glad you liked it, and I have 1 or 2 others in the making right now. Okay, so how do I deal with this? I'm taking a lot of damage, and I don't have any sort of card draw in my hand currently. So I think I'm going to end up having to trade in a couple more times and buy time for maybe a Cloak of Shadows, but I don't know. This was just bad. Boom. Brain Freeze. I probably should have saved that actually in case I drew a prize plunder. This was kind of a oof of a game. We played against a bad matchup. I think this deck does well against everything that's not pure aggro, shaman, or hunter. Like, I think that this deck can do well against anything that's not token druid, aggro hunter, or aggro shaman. But the sad fact is I ended up playing against that matchup, so it's fine. Hello, idiots. And we did end up drawing prize plunder, which sucks. Okay, we kill off everything. This is the closest we're going to get to winning. We need to draw a cutting class or a secret passage or we lose. Off the top, because we have nothing left. We have an extra shank in my hand, which is not good. Oh, gross. Oh, I'm so doomed. I'm so doomed. Well, we'll see what I draw. Maybe I'm not doomed. We drew a cutting class that is free draw. Free real estate. We do play both because 3 mana does leave me with enough to play Cloak of Shadows if I draw it. I don't know what this could do to save me. Maybe a brain freeze. That does make me take less damage now. He's got 6 damage. I'm like 95% sure I'm dead here though. Darn. Coin. Yeah, that makes sense. Well played. I wish there was a way you could skip this. Apparently self-sharpening sword's not even that bad in the mulligan. It's kept 62% of the time. Maybe I should be more greedy, or less greedy then. Maybe I should keep it next time. We'll see. We're still learning this deck.
Valir versus Valir.
Stay in the shadows. Shall we dance?
Peace Santhosh or whatever your name, however you say your name. Send it to me on the Discord. I'll look at the deck. I have a Rush Warrior deck, but for some reason I don't remember building it, and I think it's bad. In terms of mulligans here, I like Wand Maker. I think the other two get sent back. Deadly Poison has a high, like the second highest win rate of cards kept, but it only has a high win rate because it's not kept that often. And I think it's kept only if you have Swine Tusk. So I'm actually going to get rid of it and try to look for a weapon because that's how we actually win the game. Swindle,
Just what are you up to?
we're gonna pass. We're not gonna play Swindle yet. I think we're gonna go Wand Maker, prep Swindle. Or prep Swindle. But then this way we're also able to do something else, you know? Like, I don't know why I find that to be important. Maybe I'm being greedy. But I like being able to do something on the same turn. Like, if I just prep Swindled, the 1 mana would just float and it would seem wasted to me. That's just my own personal preference. But, I don't know, maybe that's bad. Check out the Rush Warrior deck and Vicious Syndicate. Okay, if you could send me a... No, actually, don't send me. Do you have Twitter? You could send me the deck code on Twitter as well. But I can just look it up. It's fine. Everybody's playing Elemental Shaman, though. Sheesh, dude. There's so many Elemental Shamans. Well, Paralytic Poison. Do I save Sinister Strike for any reason? Potential prize plunderer later. I mean, when it comes late game, by the time I get to turn 7 or 8, I'll be able to play pretty much everything I have. So there's no reason to force anything out, in my opinion, right now. Vicious Syndicate has Token Druid rated as the highest ranked deck. I agree with that. We got Self-Sharpening Sword. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's not the shank, but I should be able to kill him in 4 turns. So we do that. We just go face with these. We don't hit with the weapon yet. Then we're going to play, like, Poison poison, poison, and just slam him and try to kill him over the course of a couple of turns. And then we have Secret Passage, and hopefully we can find Cloak of Shadows later. Like, we know exactly what the Rogue's trying to do, right? They're going to try to develop a board and try to rush us down. But with this sick weapon on the board, I think I'll just be able to rush him down faster. Like, I kill him in, theoretically, like, 3 turns. So, I'm not worried at all. But hold up, let me find Rush Warrior.
Too quiet.
What Rush Warrior? Surfang or Vanilla?
Care to make a wager, friend?
Is the deck you're playing tier 2 or lower? I'd say that this deck is probably tier 2 or lower, yes. Okay. I don't want him to draw more cards. I can't allow that to happen, I don't think. No, we go face still. I'm not gonna die this turn. I'll just play Cunning Class next turn, it's fine. It's a free card, it doesn't really matter. I have 0 mana left anyway. So we're gonna have to look for Cloak of Shadows really hard here. If we can find Cloak of Shadows next turn, though, I think we win. But it really comes down to that. This is a lot of damage, though. Ooze incoming. If this man runs an Ooze, congratulations, I'll let him win. Just confirm my coaching session. Do I add you on Discord now? Yeah, you can just send me a message on Discord, and I'll look at it. Yeah. You sent the deck out on Twitter? Sick. This is your Rush Warrior? So it's vanilla. Which isn't bad, don't get me wrong. It's just... I run one that's slightly different. Deadly Poison? Okay, let's go draw some cards first. Okay. Wicked. We have to get Cloak of Shadows or we die here. This is free. Do I seriously lose? Do I seriously lose this, man? You gotta be shitting me. Lol, okay, whatever, man. This is so funny. It's so bad, it's funny. That was so bad, it was actually funny. That was so bad, it was actually funny. Huh. That was the freest win of my life. All I needed to do was draw 1 card. And it happened to be at the very, very bottom. Even if I had drawn first, it wouldn't have mattered. I needed to do extra damage. It didn't matter. I would have drawn 1 card, yeah, but it didn't. It would have been the second card. Like, yes, but... That's so stupid. I thought for sure I'd be able to get it. What are your thoughts on Robes of Protection and Rush Warrior? I've literally never heard of that before, but it sounds like it could be kind of good. Like, your minions are pumped up and they can't be targeted by spells either. That sounds kind of broken, but at the same time, it sounds kind of weak because it's still like a 3-mana 2/4, right? And it's still vulnerable to board wipe. Secret Passage is fine. We'll just go 1 maker, see if we get a 1-drop. That's fine. These are both good if I can draw a weapon at some point. I might Shadow Step this after I attack, so that way I can play Swindle. I don't really have a lot of targets for Shadow Step anyway, right? So we might as well just do it. Shadow. See if any of these 1-drops are good. Maybe we get like Brain Freeze or something and we can kill that. That'd be cool. You know, I don't have a minion in my hand. This could just be nuts. That's kind of useless. Maybe I should have waited. I don't know. Prep, Prize Plunderer. That's fine. We're still looking for a weapon. We're probably going to Secret Passage and look to find one of these weapons and then play these poisons next turn. I think Face Hunter is still good with the new update. For sure. Why would it not still be good? The new card that came out does heal 10, so it does help other decks a little bit, but it's still not like that big of an impact. Oh my gosh. I can Prize Plunder that. That's 2. Then it dies though. But it thins out my... No, it doesn't thin out my deck because it's already in my hand. I'm going to kill that so I don't take damage. I don't want to take damage because I need to stall for time. The simple fact is I need a weapon. I've done through almost half of my deck and didn't get one, but that's okay. Hopefully we can draw in a turn or two. I think I can survive maybe 1 or 2 more turns without it. Because we got Prize Plunders to kill off some minions. You run the exact same list, but with Mankrik instead of Shadow Step. I found this from a guy that got rank 2 with this deck. So, I literally just built this based on what I thought was good here. We need to start drawing cards. We need to find a weapon. I'm gonna Sinister Strike because we're gonna draw a card off of this next turn anyway, and it's just mana efficient. I mean, as soon as I find a weapon, I'm going nuts, right? As soon as I find a weapon, I'm going bonkers. The problem is I need to find a weapon, though. I get to draw 2 cards next turn. If I can find it and play it and pump up and maybe play Cloak of Shadows, I think I can win. Even if it's self-sharpening sword, like any weapon works here. Any weapon works here. Thank you. I drew a weapon. Thank goodness. I really have to just hope he's not playing tons of removal, though. I don't think it's worth playing Cloak of Shadows. I don't think Coerce is worth it. And I want to save these poisons to combo with Prize Plunder next turn anyway. I'll play 1 poison. Just to get it out on the board. So that way if I get anything like Cutting Class to draw me cards, I don't overdraw. I mean, yeah, sure, I'll be able to play cards anyway, but this way I don't even have to like think about it. There's no way I can mess it up. New expansion's coming on the 3rd of August, not July. The 3rd of July is already passed. Second Cloak of Shadows. I don't want him to draw cards off of this, so I think we just go crazy here. Slam for 6. Cloak of Shadows for now. Pass. What do I want to draw now? I mean, I want to draw direct damage, I'd say. I have 2 more turns to stall out. Maybe I should have waited 1 turn to Cloak of Shadows because he doesn't kill me this turn. Yeah, he wouldn't have killed me that turn. I should have waited once. That was a bad play. I would have taken 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. I could have afforded to waste 1 more turn. We Cloak of Shadows 1 more time and save up for a Secret Passage next turn, I'd say. So we go hit, and then we just go cloak. This is literally it. Wicked Stab. Cloak. I mean, we can coerce something, but I don't think it really matters. We'll pass. Sinister Strike wins me the game. Deadly Poison, Paralytic Poison, all would win me the game here. Because even if he plays a taunt, we can just kill it with Coerce. If we got Deadly Poison, we win. We also had Secret Passage to try to find it. Really slow start early game. He also had a pretty slow start early game, so I don't feel too happy about it, but it's fine. I think I played okay. But your Rush Warrior is just vanilla Rush Warrior. Which is weird. Sadly, I do think it's better, though. Do you like Archdruid? Yeah, I think Archdruid's fine, actually. Never mind, I lied.
Valera versus Garrosh. Victory or death.
Shall we dance?
I like Cutting Class because I have the Shank. Don't really need Cloak of Shadows. At least not right now, anyway. The reason why I don't need it right now is because I don't really foresee him doing anything too crazy. Wand Maker hopefully gives me a poison. There are 2 poisons and a couple of other cards. I still think Wand Maker is fine. But maybe I take out Shadow Step for Mancrick. I don't know why it was hard for me to say Shadow Step, but maybe I take it out for a Mancrick like you suggested. That could be good. Archdruid's not bad in Rush Warrior. I don't know, I feel like it is bad. Every time I've played Archdruid, it's like been bad. I think my win rate with Archdruid is very low. I don't like it as a card. I think it's a bad card. Like, it can be good and has some highlight moments and some great tempos sometimes, but I'd say that a good 90% of the time it's also just terrible. I forgot to attack with 2. You know what? That's how confident I am I'm gonna win. I wasn't even paying attention. I did screw up pretty majorly, though. That's kind of bad. It's fine. He leaves my minion alive, so it's actually not that bad. So this won't even kill it off, actually. I lied. We're just trying to draw cards at this point. I majorly screwed up. I don't deserve to win this game. Why am I playing so badly? I'm just doing this because, I don't have a minion anymore. Oh, that's crazy, actually. That's nuts. Prize Plunder, kill that, go face with these. Wait, this is nuts. Wait, that's actually crazy that I don't have any more minions in my deck. I only have 3? Yeah, I definitely take out Shadow Step for Mancrick so I can have a few extra card draw cards, I think. I think it just also pushes extra damage. Why do I want Shadow Step? Yeah, I'm gonna take it out for Mancrick. The deck's not bad, though. The deck's actually doing well. Like, I think I win this game, and I'm 3-2 with it right now. And it might end up being 4-2, which is kind of crazy, maybe, if you ask me. There's only 1 mana. Swindle. Sinister. We draw a card. We have Cloak of Shadows, so even if he develops a board, we're fine. We don't even have to worry until turn 8. I think we can just kill him soon, honestly. Shadow Steps for Prize Plunderer? I mean, yeah, I get that, I guess, but, like, I also don't think it's very good. Let's just draw 2 cards. Paralytic, we'll play it. No, we won't play it. Boom, 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 boom. So... One, two... I'm trying to think about how good of a combo I can get next turn. Can I one-shot Crash? Maybe if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, this, find Shadow Step, get Shadow Step on this. I think I can do it. I also don't think I need Paralytic Poison, though. We're just gonna do that and pass. We can kill it regardless, it doesn't matter. I mean... Wait, no, we have Coerce. Wait, Coerce could also be a way we kill it. We don't need to kill it with Prize Plunder. We don't need all those. Okay, slight troll, but it's okay. I coerced that because I'm going to just play Cloak of Shadows this turn anyway. Cutting is free. So we go Cloak. Cutting's free. Really? We're not drawing any Wicked Stabs? This is crazy, man. I mean, we win next turn, basically guaranteed. We have Coerce. We've got Prize Plunder to kill something off. We draw 2 cards. Like, we literally just win. But, man, this deck is crazy. What the heck? This deck's actually good. Because I just Secret Passage and I get 2 Wicked Stabs. What the heck, man? This is such a weird, wonky, weird deck. You have a Hunter deck? What is the Hunter deck? Code for the deck, please. Export. Copy deck code. Thanks so much, Quinn. Crabrite is good. I don't like Archdruid. That's the only card I'd take out of your deck for Rush Warrior.
Knowledge is power. Shall we dance?
I just don't like it as a card. I think it's a bad card. You run 2 Tent Trashers? Or 1? You run 2. What did you take out for Tent Trasher? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, sorry. We get rid of everything that's not a weapon. Or I guessed Swindle. Ah, crap. I forgot to take out Shadow Step for Mancrick. Hopefully I don't get punished too hard for that. I don't know. I think Mancrick is better than Shadow Step. Because Shadow Step does work well with Prize Plunder, don't get me wrong. But I also think Mancrick can push extra damage. I don't know. I guess it's fairly matchup dependent, maybe. Gonna coin out Swindle. Well, we can, I guess. So that way we can draw cards and thin out the deck a little bit. I need to draw a weapon. So, worst case scenario, we don't find anything. And we play this on turn 4 to try to find a weapon. And then we Cloak of Shadows twice and hope that it is enough to not die. He didn't have Incanter's Flow, which is pretty sick, though. 170 viewers and only 36 likes. Kind of cringe. Did you know Elon Musk plays Hearthstone? Hit the like button, guys. I actually did not know that. That's kind of cool, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just do that in hero power. Oh, that's so gross. Okay, so we get the weapon out turn 4. Wow, he's just doing damage. That's not bad for him. I lose to 2 Masks of Cthulhu. Please draw me a weapon. We got a Shank. That's pretty good. We hit first, I'd say. Because I don't really want to do anything too crazy. We just hit him. Then we go boom, prep, boom, pass. Then we play 2 weapons next turn, cloak, and then cloak. Again, we just have to cloak twice in a row and try to push damage. Well, I guess it depends on what he does. I do think I have to double cloak, because if he has Mask of Cthulhu, or if he has tons of direct damage and he gets me to below 10, then Mask of Cthulhu's just gonna kill me anyway. So I literally have to kill him in 3 turns. Unless he doesn't do a lot of direct damage. In which case, I think I can survive one extra turn without doing that. Oh, that's gonna be so greedy. I'm trying to think turns ahead, right? So let's just say as Fireball or Apexis. Let's say I can kill this, right, with Coerce. This hits, Apexis Blast, he hits me. I'm at 10. Mask of Cthulhu kills me on turn 7. But I also need to pump up my weapons. We're gonna do it this way. I also couldn't afford to play all the things and Prize Plunder because I should have drawn first maybe. Would that have changed anything? Yeah, that would have changed everything if I had attacked first. But if I attacked first, I wouldn't get the bonuses from these poisons anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. I just need to stay above 10 HP. Maybe I should have played Cloak. Okay, if I stay above 10 HP for 2 turns, I can win. Don't be Fireball. Oh god, this is bad. I think I lose. Actually, no, I don't think I lose. I think I can survive at least one more turn after turn 7. Netherwind. That's fine. I can just kill that with Prize Plunder. It doesn't matter. So that's 1, 2. Oh my god, I can't kill it. 3, 4. That's not enough. I can go boom, boom, but that's not enough. That's going to be Ice Barrier. Oh? We play Cloak. And I guess Sinister? We're not going to be able to play Prize Plunderer. We just need to do as much damage as possible right now. We died to 2 Mask of Cthulhu's. We were going to die to 2 Mask of Cthulhu's regardless. Hey man, how's it going? Oh my god. I lose. I should have kept Sinister for the other ring toss. I didn't expect another ring toss. Ice Barrier will win him the game. I don't know. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. We draw a card. We know it's Ice Barrier. We knew that that was going to happen. Yeah. We can kill it. Oh, we don't kill it? This is fine. He's down ring tosses. I should have saved the Sinister Strike to bait out counter combustion. He should have actually hit with his 2-1, I think. Maybe. What are the odds that I win this game here? I'd say pretty low. I'd say basically 0. $12. Yeah. Well. I can just wicked stab that, I guess. We can yoink and try to find something else. I don't think he can do 15 damage to me in one turn. I don't think he can do 15 damage to me in one turn with nothing else on the board. And no Incanters flows. Yoink could get me a little bit more damage maybe with the Hunter Hero power. Best way to put them in contact with me is either my Discord or my Twitter. If you are reaching out to other content creators that you want me to put in my 24-hour stream. Speaking of which, 24-hour stream. It's going to be Poggers. Would recommend checking it out. Holy moly, I can't believe we win this.
Almost out of cards. You don't pick the ones.
I'm just BMing at this point because I hate no minion mage. This is so rude. Never mind. I should just end it. What am I doing?
You don't pick the ones.
I want to yoink though. I want to see if I can get lethal this way. +1 attack, sick. And then we just go Sinister and hit him. I just wanted to do maximum damage. I wanted to see how much I could do. Let's go. That was stressful. That was stressful. Isn't it obvious? I think I did my math correctly there. In terms of when I used my stuff. How long was that game? 9 minutes? +7? +6? 22? We can play one more. I do play tennis. There's a tennis racket back there. You can see it, yeah. I've played tennis for like my whole life. Well, no, like 6-7 years. That's not even half of my life. That's barely even a third of my life. That's crazy. I'm old. Ever think about that? Like, wow, I'm old. I don't know. I just hate Spell Mage personally. Should I play one more? I think I should just move on. Because somebody wants me to play Delete Warlock. And I want to play Delete Warlock for them. So I'm going to play Delete Warlock. Assuming they're still here. And then I'm going to play Porcupine Hunter. I played a little bit in college on a club team. I played a little bit USTA, obviously. Well, not obviously, but as well. I wasn't very good at it, I guess. I don't know. I played mostly just in high school. I think I was like 3rd in my division. I got to there was a end of year tournament of like 256 people. I made it to the round of 32. Got slammed in the round of 32. Jeez Louise, I got absolutely obliterated, but I made it. So that's all that really matters. So this isn't... Wait. I have Yasharaj in this deck? How long have I had Yasharaj in this deck? Anyway, we hard mulligan looking for like Ticketus and Mutanus to try to get rid of his stuff here. Huh. I guess I'm a doofus. How long have I had Yashraj in this deck? I guess I remade this deck not too long. Okay, all we have to do is burn one Cthulhu piece and he cries. We also have Altar of Fire. Dude, I feel so bad, actually. I feel dirty playing this deck sometimes. I'm a new player. And Spell Mage is the only deck I can run. I hate Token Druid. I mean, when I say I don't like Spell Mage, it's not that bad. It's just it used to be really bad with Deck of Lunacy, so I didn't like it for a long time. Sorry, my nose is getting clogged for some reason. But it's really not that bad. Don't let my personal biases keep you from playing a deck. If you have fun playing a deck, go ahead and play it. Everybody's gonna have something that they hate. Like, I can guarantee you that this priest is like, God, I hate all Warlock players. So, I mean, don't worry about it, man. Just play whatever you think is fun. How long do you think it takes to get to Legend with one deck from Bronze to Legend without bonus stars? I mean, depends on your win rate, to be honest. But I would guess a long time. I would guess a long time. Because I played a budget version and got to Plat, but it took several hours. It took so long. I'm just going to kill that so he doesn't generate resources. I know it's not corrupted or anything, but I think it's still best. I mean, I might end up burning Yashraj anyway with my Altar of Fire, so I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, right? You did it in 5 days? I mean, you'd need a high win rate and it would take a long time, but if you played something like, I don't know. If you played something like Face Hunter and just ran through it, it could be good. I'll take Backfire. I think I want to go through my deck as quickly as possible, right? Don't burn too many important things for me. I mean, I have Jiraxis, which basically wins me the late game. As long as we get one Cthulhu piece, we're chilling. We got N'Zoth, we lost Yashraj, but that I don't care about. Okay, we lost Tamsin, he lost a Cthulhu piece, let's go! And I'm at 12 cards left, poggers. Happy 4th of July, any plans for the day? I have a family friends barbecue thing that's going on. It's gonna be pretty fun. Which is why I'm leaving early. We didn't lose Ticketus, Niru, or Mutanus. We lost Yashraj, but that's fine. I don't really mind that too much, honestly. We don't overdraw, and worst case scenario, you can just drain soul our own minion. But it doesn't look like we're going to need to do that. We'll only play one Scavenger. Because Hysteria. I'm going to drain soul my own minion. Might be wondering why, but it's because I think he's running the pirate and he'd make me overdraw something. Which actually isn't bad. I don't know why I freaked out about that, but I don't know. I don't want to burn too many cards if I don't have to. Okay, this is fine though. We have to just get to Ticketus. Death Said Cultist is decent.
Dog eat dog. Dog eat dog.
Sure, and we'll go Quillbore. We're just trying to do some damage. There's no real reason to not do damage here. We got some pretty good cards. We literally lost nothing of importance off of the Altar and Fire. Except for Yashraj. We lost 6 cards and only one of them was relevant. Whereas he lost a Cthulhu piece, Zarilla, Nameless One, N'Zoth, and a Light Shower Elemental. Like some of the most important cards he was going to get this game. During coaching sessions, can I practice a specific matchup with you rather than climbing ladder? Oh! That's interesting. I mean, if that's what you want to do, Chen, we can definitely do that. You could just tell me. I have all the cards. I could play a deck. I'm not going to say play the deck at a super high level because there are some decks I don't play that much on a matter of principle. But yeah, if you want to do it that way and then talk about like different matchups or whatever, or go back into recordings and look at what you could have done differently, we could do that as well. That would work. I'm very flexible with the coaching. If you have anything in particular you want to do with the coaching, I'm more than happy to accommodate. We want to draw first. Well, Backfire is useless. That's never going to get used. Let's discover a spell, I guess, and we can play this. What would Raise Dead get me? Anything of use? I don't think so. I think Twisting Nether, just in case he develops a board somehow, would be safer. And then I'll just go boom. Hope to not overdraw. I mean, at this point, I don't really care if I overdraw, though. I've already got Jiraxis and Niru. I've already got my late game set in stone. He could get Ticketus from me, I guess, and burn cards, but that wouldn't matter. Because, again, I don't really care. I already have all my win condition cards. How do you like the upcoming War? I think the Warlock quest is good and bad. I think it looks really, really, really good. I just don't want to burn the Shard Bristleback, I guess. That's the biggest one I don't want to burn. But I think it looks good. I just think it's too hard to complete. Because think about it. You have to do, I think it was 6, 7, 8. That would have to be 21 damage to yourself. Do you realize how much damage that is? That's so much. We have to keep Niru in hand. We hit for 1. We have to keep Mutanus in hand, so if he plays Mutanus, we might not lose Niru. We have to just hope it doesn't snipe him. We have to hope it snipes my own Mutanus or Bloodshard Bristleback. Don't hit Niru. That's why we kept Mutanus in hand. Boom. Draw 3. I know I overdraw, but we'll go Niru and just start slapping face, I guess. Now he can't really burn anything else of mine. We've got some good lifesteal cards left. The end of your turn. I wish that it was at the end of every turn. No, that'd be kind of broken. But you heal a total of 6 off the Warlock spell? That's true, so it's more like doing 15 damage to yourself, which you can easily complete with Stealer of Souls. But I'm just thinking, like, if the meta is even remotely aggro, you're in the same position you have always been in with Warlock, right? If you're playing against, say, Hunter or Aggro Shaman, let's just say hypothetically Aggro's still very much relevant, Hunter destroys Warlock. Even though they have tons of soul fragments and good healing options, they just destroy. How are you? Doing pretty well. Wild would be cool to watch sometimes for a bit. I don't really like Wild too much, though. I'm sorry. Hit. Honestly, we burn nothing at this point, so there's no reason to not do that, and then just Hero Power. Pass. We just fill our board with 3/2s every turn, and we're not even that worried about fatigue right now. Because we've got 12, 15 HP of healing, and we're just going to continually pump up the board, and we got 24 damage showing. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible for him to win. In fact, it's pretty likely that he does. Because I'm in fatigue now, but on the off chance he doesn't, that could be pretty sick. Condemn? Dude, you're joking. I mean, we get to push 9 more damage, and we get closer and closer to that dub, but I think we just go with cascading. Hit, another 6. Imagine if this could go face. That'd be broken. I just don't like wild that much in general. I like standard more. I think wild's too wild, for lack of a better term. Yeah, okay, so I guess... Well, he's raising dead before Samuro dies? I feel like that's weird, champ. Okay. He has to have board wipes every single turn for the next several turns. I'm really hoping he doesn't have that. Wipe. Hero. Hit. Pass. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like wild that much. I've played wild before in the past, and I've always just been like, how is this stuff allowed? I think tradable is a really cool concept. I like tradable a lot. That's so lame. I actually lose a lot of HP from that. And pass. I think Twisting Nether was a mistake that one turn. I should have gone with Raise Dead, maybe. But we're just gonna die to fatigue. Like, he's just gonna be able to wipe my board too many times. Like, that's the big problem I have with Delete Warlock. You just go into fatigue. And you just die, you know? Oh, man. I'm dead in 3 turns. All he has to do is wipe my board for 3 turns and I'm dead. 2 turns, actually, and I'm dead. I think Niru needs to be stronger. That doesn't hit anything. Actually, with the lifesteal minion out there, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just heal? He's got to have Renew or Flash Heal or something. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I have to do that or I'm gonna die. Because he'd hit me with minions. I'm dead in 2 turns anyway, it doesn't matter. All he has to do is wipe my board one more time and I lose. I should play Rustwix, maybe. I could see myself playing Rustwix, maybe. Yeah, GG. Well played. Oh my god, I shouldn't have played that. Dude, how does he have removal every single turn? I burned all of his best cards, and I still lost with Delete Warlock. Okay. That's my bad. I should play slower into that matchup. He's not going to kill me. I should have just played slower, I guess. Backfire is just a really good card. I'm gonna keep that and Death Said Cultist because it heals me. Soul Rend will be a great way of removing the board on turn 4. We'll lose a lot of cards, but I think it'll be worth it. I usually run Rustwix into Soul Rend right after my Niru turn for immediate fatigue protection. That's true. That's a fair point. It does buy you, like, at least 3 or 4 more turns, which is definitely really good. I don't life tap into this matchup, by the way. If I life tap into this matchup, I'm trolling. I guess I could maybe take out Tamsin. Like, what does Tamsin gain me? I guess Siphon Soul. Maybe a Barrens Scavenger. I'm pretty underwhelmed with Barrens Scavenger. I think Barrens Scavenger out for 1 Rustwix to help against fatigue could be really, really good. Because, like you said, I could Rustwix into Soul Rend and just pop off. I could also add the new Legendary to the deck. I don't think the new Legendary would do that much, honestly. I take 3 damage, but don't freak out. I have a plan. I want him to flood the board, and then I go Soul Rend next turn. And then I lose some cards, but it doesn't really matter. And then we can restabilize later. Oh, that is not the minion I thought he was going to play. We lose Jiraxis, Siphon Soul, it's fine. We have this with Drain Soul, though, which is pretty solid. We can play this next turn. Honestly, I think we just play Nero, though, for a 5-mana 5/5. You're freaking out? Why are you freaking out? Wild. If I make it to turn 7, I can play this twice, but I also think I need to kill that off now. I end up gaining a little bit less HP, but I think it's fine. Hit my minion. Yes, perfect. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. That's actually fantastic. Tamsin, Drain, then Alter. That's bad. Please play a minion. Please, I just wanted you to play another minion. At least that. Then we go Alter. We might want to save this for 0 mana just because we can. We lose Backfire, it's fine. We lose that, that's pretty big. He loses Barrack, though, so he can't draw Mancrick as easily. Next turn I play this for 1. If I can draw the other Bloodshard Bristleback or some Armor Vendors, I think I can win. Oh my gosh, I can't even kill it off. That's so stupid. Two Scavengers. What do you give me for 1? Mortal? Soul Shear? Drain Soul. We can play both of these next turn. It's fine. I know that I can't play them next turn, but I can. I'll just Alter Fire, burn some cards, and then play them. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die soon, though. I don't really have that much more life gain other than armor vendors. I'd say OTK controller is the best version, personally. Oh my gosh, we lost both armor vendors. And kill that to heal 3. Still looking for Bloodshard Bristleback, Death's Head Cultist, Soul Fragments, all very, very good cards here. We can play Mutanus. I don't think I actually end up hitting anything. Yeah, I don't end up hitting anything. Kill. That doesn't end up dying. I want to be able to play Death's Head Cultist for healing, but we need to see if we can snipe a minion. Do we snipe the minion? Okay, that's pretty good. He's down to top decks. Bloodshard, Soul Fragment. He's out of a lot of his direct damage. That's fine. He gets Wolpertinger, but I don't really care. He can trade in once. I can kill off a couple of minions. I think I want the 6/6 to die because of piercing. Yeah, I probably should have wanted the 6/6 to die for piercing shot. You're right. You're actually super right about that. Wow, I kind of trolled. Okay, we'll determine what we want to do based on... Okay, so he lost most of his direct damage, actually. He lost piercing. If I go cascading, so I have 15 damage. I go face, I set it for lethal next turn, play Death's Head Cultist, and probably just win next turn. What could he top deck that wins him the game? I don't think anything. I think we just go face, play Death's Head. He has to get over these. We did direct damage to his face. And then we set up lethal this turn. Tracking is bad, but Knife Fender only does 4 damage. He can't kill me. Yeah, I have to cultist this turn. So I didn't play around that one piercing shot. But other than that, I think I played the game pretty well. I misread 1 or 2 turns. I thought the Soul Rend would go hard. I thought he was going to play more spells and flood the board and I would kill everything. But that piercing shot was bad. But other than that, I think I played pretty well, actually. Your mom. I think I keep Hysteria. I think when he ends up playing as 5/6, then Hysteria is going to be huge. And also Soul Rend's pretty big as well, but I need to play both armor vendors to stay alive. If he's going Doomhammer version, I lose. If he's going normal elemental version, I think I can still win. No, yeah, that last game, I think I played well. Obviously, I would have probably lost if it were any normal, like any really, really good player on Face Hunter. Face Hunter should almost always beat Warlock, especially in the position I was in. But other than not playing around that one piercing shot, I don't think I made any glaring misplays, basically. Is all I'm trying to say. Okay. Those are the only 2 life taps of the game. Now we just have to focus on healing and dealing with minions. That's it. If we can do that, we win. So, we need to hope to draw like Drain Soul or something. He could kill off a minion, maybe. Dude, his board is so sick. I'm gonna... Oh my gosh. Do I really Soul Rend this? I'll lose so many cards if I Soul Rend, but I feel like it's just worth it. I feel like this is just too good to pass up. It's a full wipe. We lose a lot of good cards, but... we lost a lot of good cards. Jiraxxus should still be a good enough late game, though, in theory, and to win me the game. I should have traded into maybe, but I think I want to still go for a power play with this and the Scavengers. Drain Soul's not bad. Just gonna kill off this 3/4 for right now. I want to play Altar of Fire later. Like when I run out of cards, I can just burn the rest of his. I could have gone both of the 1/3s into the 3/2. No, but the thing is, I want to burn a lot of cards, though. That's the weird thing about it. I want to burn a lot of cards, so that way I can get to this and this really quickly. Like, I want to go down in cards. I'm just gonna life tap. We don't talk about that. I took 2 more damage than I should have, but we're gonna heal a ton off of this anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't not matter. I screwed up. But it's fine. We're going for burning cards and trying to get a ton of value out of Barrens, Scavenger, and this to win me the game. That's it. Because now we take damage, but we gotta go boom. No, yeah, I definitely messed up. Taking 2 more damage was kind of a bad thing, I guess. Who would have guessed? Taking more damage is bad. That's fine. Then we get to go boom and deal 3 to this. And then we can do it again next turn. I definitely messed up, but we'll look past it and hope that by turn 9 I play Jiraxxus and I just win. We get to kill that, play another 6/6, it's fine. Actually, maybe we just go Cascading. No, that's silly. We kill that. We heal back up to full. I think I want to play Venomous Scorpion before I play that. It's not bad, I guess. I find it thematically nice how you stole life from his armor. That's kind of true, actually. It's gonna be a 4-drop. Dang.
You face Jiraxxus, and an lord of the Burning Legion.
Okay. This is when we start going bonkers. We're gonna take a lot of damage, but after this turn, I think we're not fine, but better. Cascading Disaster will be huge. It's fine. Cascading Disaster will still wipe his board. Soul Shear. Then we go Cascading. And then we go Boom and a 6/6. And then once I go out of cards, then we'll start burning his cards with Altar Fire and Ticketus. Still got a decent amount of healing in my hand, or in my deck, so I think I'm okay. I've got like 5 or 6 turns before I have to actually worry about dying. So I messed up the 2 health in the ordering. But other than that, I think I played okay. I'm just playing super fast because I know I need to go in an hour. And I'm playing, I don't know. I'm panicking, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I can kill the 1/3 with my weapon, go face, play Ticketus and Hero Power. I want to Hero Power every single turn and get 6 drops. Oh, and we can Drain Soul something. That's pretty cool. So we go Ticketus. We go 6/6. We go face for sure. That's good. That's decent. That's decent. That's pretty good, actually. So he lost a lot of direct damage. I say we kill this and go face. I just want to do damage at this point. I need to try to kill him. We got 23 damage showing. It sets up lethal. And, yeah. Can you link your Rush Warrior deck? I have my own version of Rush Warrior. It's a Frenzy Rush Warrior. And I don't know if it's, like, any better than normal Rush Warrior. But I can show you my Frenzy Rush Warrior. Wherever it is. Where did it go? Oh, Frenzy Rush. Here's mine. That's great. Cool, 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 cool. He's got nothing left. Mutanist does literally nothing here. I say we just kill this, go face, because we can't kill him this turn. Boom. And then we just go boom, boom. And then this. And then just go face. Like, what's he going to do against this board? He lost all of his board wipe. He's going to die. I don't run N'Zoth in this deck, but I used to. I don't know what I took out for it, to be quite honest with you. But my Rush Warrior version used to be pretty spicy. This goes here. And we just slam him for lethal. Cool. It's crazy that this deck can win games against these aggro decks. Not the sky. What are the odds that it's control? If it ends up being control warrior, Ticketus is huge. Huge. But I'm not going to keep it. I'm pretty sure it's Rush. I'm going to go on a limb and say it's Rush. And I want things like Backfire, Death's Head Cultist to keep me alive. Soul Rend's not bad either. I just need to make sure I don't burn all of my best stuff with Soul Rend. We got Backfire. That's pretty good. I might even just coin it out turn 2. So that way I can play Death's Head Cultist turn 3. Because, like, I want to be able to heal with Death's Head Cultist anyway, so I'm just gonna do it. It's 3 cards, man. It's so value. Then I get to play U-turn 3. It would just be awkward to hold on to it and do this, and then this. I need more cards. Been watching your videos for a long time, and this is the first time watching you live. Keep up the great work, man. Well, thank you very much, my dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy the content. I'm glad that you're here, and I will hopefully see you around in more live streams. Speaking of live streams, it's crazy that 228 of you are watching live and there are only 57 likes. Speaking of likes, if you're watching this as a YouTube video, hit the like button. Also, pay attention to the fact that there's going to be a 24-hour stream on July 24th, and it's going to go absolutely crazy. It's going to be probably the biggest Hearthstone event in the history of Hearthstone events. That is my goal. Literally nothing I can do to play cards right now. Conditioning, hopefully plays some stuff that I can Hysteria maybe. He's just armoring? You madman. You absolute madman. I probably should have gotten rid of this, because this is actually really good removal, but I have a second one, and I only think I need like 1 or 2. Or I only think I need the 1. He gets a weapon. We kill it. I don't want to take 5. That's so bad, man. I actually think he's either planned this out and is playing really, really smart, or he doesn't realize what he's doing. I'm assuming he knows what he's doing, though, by playing this way. Hysteria to hit it twice and things just die this way, and I just pass. I could play Tamsin and get a free Hysteria and lose Tamsin and not get double Drain Souls. I'm actually gonna just go Hysteria, because I think I'd rather play Tamsin and get 4 Drain Souls. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. It's not that hard to climb with this deck. I think this deck is actually pretty strong. I think I'm including last season like 8-3 with it, which is pretty surprising. I thought that this deck was going to be bad, but I really front-loaded it with extra healing with Death's Head Cultist, and I took out some of the late game and the armor vendors, and I just play this game, or I play this deck very aggressively. Like, I aggressively try to mill myself out. And it's pretty fine a lot of the time, actually. You're fine for later. I'm gonna play Mutanus. Burn a card, hopefully something insane. It probably won't be, but hopefully it's something really good. Just don't be something garbage. That's really good. We'll take that. I just wanted to corrupt some of my cards. And we have tons of healing with Tamsin, I guess, so it's not like the end of the world or anything. It's just kind of unfortunate. I don't know, we got an 11-11 on the board now, so we have pressure. No, hold on. Is he gonna absolutely demolish my 11-11? He does get to hit it twice, but it doesn't die. He has to hit it with his 2-3. Or with his 6-7 and it doesn't get Frenzy. I think he did his math wrong, honestly. Okay, he's willing to take 11 damage. It's kinda weird, champ. Kinda weird, champ. I want to run out of cards soon so I can play this guy. So I don't want to put Envoy into my deck yet. I don't want to play this Cascading Disaster for these 2 minions because I feel like that's a waste. But I also don't want him to draw cards. I think we just do that. And we're never going to run out of cards, so I think I just play Nero for a 5/5 to put pressure on the board. Like, we're never going to get to this stage of the late game. Don't get Ticketus. Okay, that makes things go from really bad to really, really bad. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Because Warrior, even though I don't burn cards, he doesn't get to draw that many cards. I'm actually not too concerned about it. We do this, then we can go double Blood Shard. That's actually kind of cracked. Then we just double of these. And we get to Altar Fire to kill some of his stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. We go boom. We go boom. We hit face. We go armor. We don't want to play this because if he has Blademaster Samuro off of the stage dive, he's going to wipe my board anyway, so I might as well just do this. It's Blademaster Samuro. There's no way he didn't get lucky enough to also get Blademaster Samuro. Wow! He got Blademaster Samuro. It's almost like I called it. That's so ridiculous, man. And we Siphon Soul it and play Envoy at this point, I guess. I think the primes are going to be more important than anything. I mean, we still got Yashiraj for a Cascading. That's only 2, I guess. And Lord Jaraxxus for late game. Like, we don't need Nero and we don't need Ticketus. It's just they're nice. That could be very scary. It's not that it could. It is very scary. I take it back. I lied. It is just freaking terrifying. Venomous Scorpion is actually really good. If I have 8 or more cards when I draw it, like it would have to be Yashiraj. But I don't think that really helps me. I think I just need to go with this and kill this off. He's got at least one huge minion. This is either going to be like an Alexstrasza or Troublemaker or something insane. Oh my gosh. Soul Ren's really my only option at this point, I think. No, that's a lie. This isn't bad. Hit. We get to have 2 of these free cards. It's not bad. He gets another weapon. We're still waiting for Jaraxxus, Yashiraj, and a couple of primes. I actually think that we're in a decent spot. I use the term decent loosely, to be honest, but... I actually do think I can win this game, though. Especially if we get to the late game and I just double Altar Fire and we both go to Fatigue at the same time and he loses like 6 cards and I lose like a couple at most. I think I'm fine with that. This guy. But you're gonna have to draw me some better cards here, game. Just saying. It would be really nice if you were to draw me better cards. He's used both conditionings, right? And he's also used both of his rune decks, so even if I put these into his deck, it doesn't really matter. Hysteria it, Drain Soul it, and then play this. We still have a Siphon Soul for Troublemaker. That's what we're saving Siphon Soul for. Really wish I would draw my primes, though. His whole hand is useless. Like, my hand is a lot more useful than his hand. I think. He's got 2 Troublemakers and maybe Alexstrasza left in his deck. Or maybe he's running the version with no Troublemakers and all he has left is Alexstrasza, in which case I'm fine. Do you like dancing? No. Not really. Not particularly. Oh, the fact that I lost Ticketus is so bad. Okay, we'll flood the board, I guess. I guess we can life tap first. Alter Fire? Okay, as soon as we draw the other Prime and or Jiraxis, we'll just slam him. That's fine. That goes face. This is pretty weak. I don't know. This is ultimately fine. We've got a lot of damage on board. Rush Warrior doesn't have board wipe, so now that we've developed, he can't really do anything. He's still holding a turn 2 card. I'm 90% sure this is Alexstrasza. 90% sure it's Alexstrasza. Because he's been holding that since turn 2. Like, what could it be? It's either Troublemaker or Alexstrasza. There's, like, nothing else in Warrior that would make me think it's anything else. And he's already used Samuro too, so it's not even like he can fully wipe my board, unless he randomly generated another one. Okay, he drops a ton of 1-drops. Yeah, he can go trade, 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 and kill off these 2 things, and leave me with 1, 2, 3. But even then, I'm still fine. Rakara, I guess, kind of makes sense. In a weird way. I just kill off his other things, though. He leaves the 6-3 alive. That's so weird. That's such a weird set of plays, honestly. It's fine. Drain Soul. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Like I said, Warrior has no way of wiping the board, so the more pressure I apply, the more likely I am to just win. Like, there is nothing he can do about this. Unless he runs 1 Brawl that he teched in for some reason. Or, like, Barov. But I'm assuming that's not the case. I'm assuming he's just gonna lose. ETC? Oh, it could be ETC. That's true. I just don't know if this version with N'Zoth runs ETC. Because it's a little less rush focused, you know? Like, my Rush Frenzy Warrior, or I guess Rush Frenzy Warrior that has like 4 Frenzy cards, doesn't run ETC. Because I have to take out a couple of cards to run N'Zoth, Surfang, Mutanus, and Kresh. So I don't run ETC in that matchup, but maybe I'm wrong. We still have 2 primes left in the deck, that's crazy. Boom. How much damage do I have? I only have 17. Yeah, he's just done. Cool. I was gonna Siphon Soul the 6-9 trade, go full face, and then probably kill him next turn with Yashiraj or a Prime. And that would have been pretty sick. See you Saturday afternoon. See you, man. See you. For those of you who don't know what he's talking about, I do coaching. My coaching is, you know, pretty reasonably priced. It's fairly low because I'm more of an entertainment guy, but I am multi-legend. I get legend pretty much every single season pretty easily. I'm absolutely flying through the ranks right now. When I'm not playing meme decks, I play pretty well. So if you guys want to know anything about that, we can do any number of things. It's totally up to you. We could do coaching where you want to practice a particular matchup. So you add me, and I will fight you with that matchup. Say you just want to learn how to play Rush Warrior into Paladin, then I'll play Paladin, you can play Rush Warrior or whatever. You want me to spectate you, I can do that. If you just want to ask a bunch of questions and whatnot, we can do that. It's very open-ended for you guys. But yeah, that's basically it for the whole coaching thing. I would highly recommend it if you guys want to get better at the game. Especially if you're like not Legend. I'd say that if you are Legend, I'd say that I'm only slightly better, maybe. And there are like Grandmaster coaches that might be better. But from like a complete honesty standpoint, if you're Diamond or below, I can definitely help you make that push to Legend and learn a couple of things that'll help you get a lot better. So just throwing that out there. Another thing I'm throwing out there is the fact that, other thing I want to shout out is the sponsor of the video called Fine Microphones. If you click the link, it'll take you to a place where you could buy this microphone. I think it's the best microphone I've ever had, and it has a lot of things in it, like built in, like dials and buttons, that are presets of stuff that you'd have to manually set up on other microphones. No. It's literally like when I do coaching. But yeah, you can have some okay, I want some private sessions, winky face. That's not what I meant, you silly head. But, I have a couple of other things that I want to talk to you guys about soon. That'll be coming out. Maybe guides, maybe tips and trick videos, shorts, potentially. There's a lot of stuff that I want to go over. But for now, I'm just going to jump into another game of Porcupine Hunter, because I played some of that. Actually, hold up. What time is it? I'll play one game of... I don't know. The giveaways are going to happen at the 24th of July for the 24-hour stream. But they're not now. They're going to be on the 24th. And they're going to be a lot of... Like, holy mother of God, this is going to be a huge event, ideally. It's going to be the biggest event I've ever put on. It's going to be the biggest Hearthstone event ever. I don't know what deck to play, because I need to leave in 15 minutes. Maybe I just get off? Nah, I'll play one game of Porcupine Hunter for you guys. I like the deck. I think Tokenger is the strongest deck in the game, by the way. It just doesn't see any play for some reason. I don't know why. How do I like this hand? I think I like Wolpertinger just for early game pressure. I like Carrion Studies. And fun fact, Rinling's Rifle has a really high win rate when kept because it's one of the better 4-drop plays. But that's in Face Hunter. I think Porcupine Hunter is better to go Warsong Wrangler or Dire Frenzy and try to snowball. So, I think it's going to go Wolper. Do I want to coin other Wolper? No, he didn't play a 2-drop, so, or a 1-drop, so I don't need to worry about his board too much. Yeah, we can just trade into that. I think that this deck is less aggro-oriented, which is weird, considering it's, you know, Hunter. But I think it's less aggro-oriented. So I want to go Carrion Studies and maybe get the Porcupine or some other good Death Rattle minion to copy with this for now. I mean, there's no way he ever tries to kill this, right? So we just get to play this for 1 and then get a new thing. We'll take this because we probably need some extra health. 7-4 kills that and copies this. This is fine. So the only question I have left now is, do I coin out Wolpertinger to contest the board? And the answer is no, I don't. Because I think he's going to be able to play like a 2-6 taunt minion that does 1 damage to everything. I think that's what he curves out into. Interesting. That's fine. I knew he was going to play the weapon, and the 7/4 still kills this off, so it doesn't end up mattering. We go boom. This goes into that, lives with 1. And we're fine. And then we can go with Rune Deck and trade maybe. And then we can go with some more draw in a second.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
But I do think this deck struggles a little bit into, like, harder aggro decks. Wait, what? Why is he discovering so many cards? What did he just do? Was that guidance or something? Oh, Primal Studies. Yeah. And then he got that. Okay. Cool. Well, I get a 4/4. I get to trade in. Maybe Rune Deck as well to pump up some stuff. Oh, no. Rune Deck doesn't kill that. Ooh. Rune Deck doesn't kill it. Oh, that's really bad, actually. We're just gonna flood the board. And then we're gonna play this. This is bad. The fact that that pumped up to 4 meant Rune Deck couldn't kill it, and even though I could have pumped up some stuff, maybe coined out Wolpertinger, it still ended up being pretty bad. Fudge, man. So we're gonna go boom, coin, dire. We're gonna take a lot of damage, but then we start snowballing next turn, which is pretty good, I guess. Oh! I should have killed the 6/5. I forgot I... You know what? It's worth it. It's fine. It's not fine. I messed up really badly. I could have taken 6 less damage into an aggro deck, which would have been huge, by the way. Yeah, there's... He should have attacked first, honestly, but whatever. You can kill that off. What? Come on, man. Give me the non-buffed one. Yeah, sure, that's great. I love that. Take trampling, I guess, then. This should have died earlier. Trampling kills the 5/6, I guess. I don't know. I think we're gonna die in like 2 turns. I don't know. We have good board presence. We could still win this, for sure. Tidal Surge? What the heck? He doesn't want to play, oh, shoot. Warsong Wrangler. It's pretty bad, actually, because I have to kill off, this. I can play this in this next turn. I'm pretty sure I lose, but I'm not sure. Token Druid, you went 5 and 10 with it? That's crazy. I genuinely think it's one of the, if not the best deck in the game. It's so strong. It's redonkulous. Whatever happened to the Rarn collab? Oh, yeah. I don't know, actually. I'm gonna be honest. I actually don't know what happened to that. We kind of just stopped. Dude, you gotta stop. You have to stop. There's no way you have this much damage. So you can kill up everything. We go to... We'll be at 5 HP. We'll be at 5 HP. This lives with 1. This lives with 1. This hits that. I'm at 5. As long... If he has the 2/6 taunt, I'm dead. Oh, also Dunk Tank kills me. Selective Breeder's kind of greedy, isn't it? In it. What? Oh!
Let the hunt begin by fang and claw.
Honestly, the broomstick might not be that bad to deal with, Hunter. I think the broomstick will be pretty good to try to deal with Hunter. Honestly, this hand's decent. This hand's decent. Wolpertinger, I play my own Wolpertinger to try to match him. I could play Selective Breeder, but that's pretty greedy. I think it's still worth it. We trade, I guess, maybe? Then we want to just play Augmented Porcupines, I guess, and just flood the board with them. I think if we just flood the board with Porcupines, that'll be the best case scenario for me. Like, think about it. If we flood the board with Porcupines, then we'll be in a good position, because these things will be able to kill off his little minions. And if we end up drawing Dire Frenzy and these things are on the board, we have automatic, like, guaranteed targets. We're gonna go boom into Carrion Studies. So you get... Oh. Oh, you're pretty good, actually. Actually, only pump up, like, 2 things. Okay. So, if I play Porcupine Broomstick, is that bad? I think we still go Runethek and double trade. It only pumps up 2 things, but it's still not bad. And we're gonna, if he ends up living, let's just say he ends up living, we can pump up even more minions next turn. Like, it forces him to respond to this. And then we have a response to his response, trampling right now. It's fine. I'm gonna do this first, I guess, actually. I lied. I'm chickening out. I had a plan. I'm chickening out of said plan because I am a baby. I need healing, and I need to kill that off. I'm chickening out because I'm a baby. I knew what the right play was, but I wanted to see if I could get this minion, literally this minion specifically. Piercing shot is honestly fine. If that's his turn, I'm fine with that. Honestly, this is fine. We get that. I mean, this could end up just getting killed. I'd rather have this rush into something and play this for tempo. Because I don't think he's going to be able to kill these off, right? Let's give Poisonous to this. Because why not? If he plays minions, it'll go off. I don't know. We've got a lot of damage, potentially. So. This guy's actually insane. I'm just trying to put as much pressure on the board as possible because he's face. Like, I hate playing against aggro decks with no healing. Because if I don't do everything in my power to put board presence, I lose. Even if I think it's the wrong play. Like, I definitely thought that doing that was the wrong play, but it also gets minions on the board that'll keep me alive for longer. Like, I'll put out a taunt minion, that'll protect me, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily bad, I guess. I don't know. Sorry I haven't been focusing on chat. That is definitely a solid my bad. Yeah, disenchanting your golden cards is a great way, actually, to develop more stuff. Develop more of a collection, for sure. Yeah, 100%. I would recommend doing that. It's very hard to get new decks if you don't want to spend money. That's kind of true. I've got 10 damage showing. I would like to kill this. I know that it's... Okay, so it's Snake Trap. I knew it was going to be something. Obviously, it was going to be something. Trampling kills this. Does 4. And then this goes face. There's no reason for it to not go face. How much damage do you? He can do 10. I'm gonna kill off Barrick. I'm basically gonna win the game next turn anyway. So I might as well just do this and make sure I don't die. Wait, I'm an idiot. 5 damage. No, that was a misplay for sure. 100% it was a misplay. I'm just thinking he has 9 damage or 9 mana. He could kill me if I don't kill that off. Like, what if I end up living with 3 HP here? Then I'd be like, oh, cool, I live because I trade. I don't know. Well, it didn't end up mattering. So fun, dude. So fun playing as Face Hunter. Wow. It's almost like I played everything I could have to put as much pressure on the board as possible, and I still lost. Lovely. It's actually so stupid. I just want to be able to play the game and have fun and do something unique. And the game's like, lol, you thought, dumbass. Yeah, I find a deck that I enjoy playing and is competitively viable too. None of the decks really are enjoyable to me. Ice Mage is pretty bad. So how did I misplay that game? Runethak pumped 2. Could have also just gone with the Porcupine. I literally didn't even end up using the Broomstick at all. Maybe if I had used the Broomstick on a turn, actually, it would have been better. So that's there. I'm gonna go on Porcupine Broom. But I think Runethak was just better. Wait, I had the Broomstick that turn. It was only 1 mana, it was a 2/2. What I should have done that turn, actually, was I should have played the Broomstick. I had 1 mana left over. There's no reason to not play it. I play Broomstick. Poisonous hits the 3/7. That makes sense. Then he gets some snakes. That's fine. Trampling does 4. That's fine. Kill off the 3/5. But then I play Broomstick, kill a 1. Would I have ended up losing that game still? Did he have 1 mana left at the end? When he did all of that, at the end of it all, he had 1 mana left. I could have still ended up losing. Is there a way I could have killed off more stuff? I should have a Poisonous on the 2/4, right? Technically? I think that would have been better. I don't think it would have changed the outcome. I mean, I went 8-3 with this deck last expansion. I'm 2-2 with it now. So, I mean, it's 10-5. It's not terrible. But I think this is going to be the end, folks. Bye-bye, friends. Was a pleasure streaming for you guys, as always. Yeah, delete Warlock is pretty fun. Yeah, the poison death rattle does kill the enemies. But that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have plans in like 15 minutes, so bye.